Everyone, this is Weston's Otherwise with a new video today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the upcoming threat of severe weather, along with flooding potential, and what you could be seeing in your area for Christmas. Starting things out with current hazards, we do have flood watch across portions of very southern Missouri, northeastern Arkansas, into Tennessee and Kentucky. We also down here, I believe those are, dense fog advisories across Texas into Louisiana and Mississippi, also along the coast here of South Carolina and North Carolina. Up here in portions like South Dakota, we have winter weather advisories. And in Montana, we have winter storm watches. Then for portions like down here in California, we have wind advisories and fire weather watches and warnings. We also have a few winter storm warnings up here in Washington and places like Montana. Get over to the Storm Prediction Center, we will see that the SPC has decided to highlight a marginal risk of severe weather for portions of Mississippi, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, and portions of northeastern Texas. This is accompanied by a small, or I guess I should say relatively large, 2% tornado risk over portions of Mississippi, along with Arkansas. This is also accompanied by a 5% wind and hail threat. If we move over to the Day 2 outlook, the SPC has decided to highlight places like Tennessee in a marginal risk for severe weather. This is going to be a all hazards potential. I feel they say less than 5% hail outlook. I feel hail outlook is there. The tornado risk will be across a generally smaller area, but still definitely seeing potential for an isolated spin-up tornado. And just across this area of the country for the next, 3 days, you could be in the running for an isolated spin-up tornado. Very low chance, though. It'll be something to watch for, as we did actually see a tornado warning the other day over here in, Missouri. Not exactly near Springfield, though. There's no risk area for severe weather on the Day 3 outlook. We do have a general thunder risk down here near Miami. We could see a marginal risk over here along the coast, but it should be okay. Nothing on the 4 through 8 outlook, as we really should be staying relatively quiet up through Christmas. We decide to head over here to the GFS. If we move along here, you can tell we see our storms go up, as we will also take a look at the HRRR after this for these storms, because the GFS is showing a pretty big storm system for tonight. There is the potential for a live stream, but I would not say it is likely. It'd be if a tornado warning is issued, kind of standby. So as we continue out, that's nice. We just got the 312-hour model run in as we were making the video, but still it remains relatively quiet. Right here, it's Christmas Eve. Right here we see areas like Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas seeing rainfall. That's going to be something to watch for in the temperature anomaly, whether we see any snow, maybe see if the temperatures are low enough. But we obviously are seeing across this tier of the country over here potential severe weather on Christmas, potential white Christmas more up here in the Northeast, along with over here in portions of California, Nevada, Idaho, portions of Northwest Montana, along with Washington and portions of Oregon. So we continue. The GFS shows a decently big storm before we see a low pressure dive south, and it will race up to the north, bringing little precipitation to the United States, though. If we head over to, what should we look at? Let's head over to the HRRR. Well, actually, here, let's go look at the temperature anomaly. It's going to give us an idea of what the temperatures will be like. As you can tell, we warm up for most all the way through Christmas. We do get this cold shot it is showing that does dive south around the 21st, bringing pretty cold temperatures before we see a big time warm up as we get closer to Christmas. And this is showing above average about 3 Celsius. So it is definitely not looking like a white Christmas over here in Oklahoma. It looks like that will most likely be rain. But if we head over here to the HRRR, it is not very close to being through. But it should be just enough to be able to see how it's shaping up down here in the south for severe weather. As you can tell, scattered showers and thunderstorms are ongoing. As we continue, they become more of a cluster as we move into overnight, moving into a MCS threat in the overnight hours, producing damaging winds, large to potentially very large hail, and we cannot rule out an isolated tornado along that leading edge. If we head over here to Surface Base Cape and zoom in to the southeast, let's do Ohio Valley. So this is Cape. As you can tell, instability is not very high, but it is there, showing that we will have that threat for severe weather. Not very high, but still a chance. Here, hold on. Sorry about that. Anyways, you can tell not much of a threat, not a ton of instability. Go ahead and look at significant tornado parameter. It is not high either, but it is showing that threat for isolated spin-up tornado over here in Oklahoma and Texas, along with Arkansas and portions of Louisiana. If we head back over to precipitation, you can tell we will see storms. We have lingering storms. And as we continue, we see them start to form into that more of that linear threat. Start to push south, bringing our chance for a spin-up tornado in this area. If we head over here to the CPC outlooks, Climate Prediction Center. So this is kind of the normal average temperature, colder than average, warmer, 8 to 14, showing warmer for literally everywhere in the country. Then it looks like above average precipitation in the next 6 to 10 days for most of the country, along with 8 to 14 days. Hope you guys all had a great video, and please consider dropping a sub if you are new. Thank you.